my downs, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop.
I see through your act, and I still. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Omar Speights gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Quick throw to Olave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll stay on the ground, and this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's caught left side by Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. Hey, 43, I've got little hands. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Olsen, the tight end. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
1st down, Kansas City.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Officially a 29-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Chiefs move out front. It's 9-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
What is on?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. The Bears will up the lead to 5.
Bears 14. Chiefs 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. That is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback. He's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that's It's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Ball
7.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one on target to Olave. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
What is up? Vegas!
Here's Williams now to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What is up?
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
What is up? Touchdown!
They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Yellow! 15!
Now a give up the middle, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Wait!
They'll stick with him again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's down over the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. It is 2nd and 6. Now, Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A gain there of 11. First down, KC.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. We're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now the Chiefs could call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It is put in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game up. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the left outside. He's got Kmet. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes second and 4.
Jordan. Filthy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30 line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here's second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
They go play action with Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Yellow, yellow.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't need to. Attack, attack.
Patrick to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Now return coming from the 7th. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Chicago. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Williams. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal. So the field goal here gets you the late lead. Gotta think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. They'll run with Swift. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The gain on the play leads to second and goal at the Chiefs' 8-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. On the move left. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now, third and goal coming up. Throwing is Williams. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And this is blocked! They got it! Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
It's a pickup at 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, KC.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Yellow.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This will be returnable from his own 15. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Looking down the field but it falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Tip it! Tip it! Tip it! Sage it! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Williams to throw on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
10 yards to
Big
go.
play coming up. This is third down. Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Going up top. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Yellow, yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
On second down, Pacheco. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 18 on the pitching catch, and the Chiefs have a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Kansas City.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up for first and 10. a run with Swift. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On second down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
To
line.
throw is Williams. Escaping to his left. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here's 1st down.
What is up?
Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Down the sideline. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done. And this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Williams to the air once more. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
50, yellow.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Rolling right. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game.
Second and 7.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And the Bears are going to move out in front. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.